What's up, YouTube? I'm back at you another video. Just give my reaction to the Ole Miss versus Kentucky matchup. Kentucky got the victory. I thought Ole Miss was going to get it, but Kentucky played them really, really tough. There's two games back to back where Kentucky could have, they could have won the matchup against, Georgia, but they fell short. But Kentucky is a really, really tough team. Um, they pretty much, both teams were kind of even as far as stats, and I'm gonna read that off. But you know. Jackson Dart, he kind of took a sack at the end, but they still got in range, for a field goal. But they missed it at the end, and Kentucky won the game. Uh, really, really tough matchup, man. Like back and forth. Um, read off the stats. Kentucky had 22 first downs. Ole Miss only had 14. Total yardage, Kentucky was able to get 336 yards. Ole Miss was able to get 353. So Ole Miss outgained them, but Kentucky was right there, stat for stat, passing. Kentucky was able to get 243 passing yards. Um, Ole Miss was able to get 261 passing yards. So like I said, neck and neck. Rushing yards, Kentucky had 93 yards on the ground. Ole Miss had 92. So 1 yard difference. Just amazing, That's why I love college football. You never know, you can't always pick the team that's ranked ahead of you or a team that's not ranked, You got to go out there and put it on the field, and Kentucky went out there and played. Here's the difference, though. In time of possession, Kentucky had 39.48 seconds worth of time on the clock. Ole Miss only got 20 minutes. So just back and forth, but Kentucky's defense came to play. It was just a back and forth game, man, and very, very exciting. Tough loss for Ole Miss. They was ranked number 6. I don't know how far they would drop, lose to an unranked Kentucky. But very interesting game. Jackson Dart, he had 261 through the air with a touchdown. Paris Jr., he had 13 carries for 62 yards. And Harris, the wide receiver for Ole Miss, he had 176 yards. So he had a lot of yardage, but he only got 1 touchdown. Versus, on Kentucky side, Brock Vandagriff, he had 243 passing yards. He had a big day passing the ball. He got a touchdown pass. Sumo, I want Carnbay. I won't pronounce his name wrong, but he had 47 yards on the ground. Dang, he had a touchdown with 105 yards. So like I said, similar stats all the way through for both teams. Ole Miss did have that one fumble that they lost and everything like that. And Jackson Dart seemed like at times, even at the end of the game, he lost the ball and stuff like that. And that probably would have, they probably would have been closer, and the guy probably could have made, the field goal. But we'll never know. But penalties, I think, really killed, Ole Miss in certain instances. I think I saw a stat where I think they had like 8 penalties for might be 80-some yards or something, like 50 to 80-some yards or something like that. So penalties always will play a key factor in games. And I just felt like at the end, if Jackson Dart had not took that sack, if he had to you just throw the ball, take a shot in the end zone, something like that, the play after he took that sack, maybe they would have got something. But yeah, tough loss for Ole Miss. Huge victory for Kentucky. I think I heard them on the radio broadcast. They said, not radio, but the TV. They said that Kentucky hasn't beaten them since 1978 or something like that. So, like I said, when I did the preview, Ole Miss had kept winning, this matchup. But Kentucky went on the road and beat, Ole Miss at home, man. Big upset, for the Ole Miss Rebels. So, what do you guys think about the game? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section. And once again, if you haven't, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.